They say she fell in love with him at first sight. I suppose she did. Otherwise, how else to explain the too hasty consent to marriage with this, frankly speaking, overweight, short, ugly and not old man? Only love, which sees no flaws, that they are different people, it became clear at once. Hollywood star, daughter of wealthy parents and simply beautiful American Grace Kelly waited from her fiancé a huge diamond solitaire, entitled to her status. Prince Rene gave an outrageous cheapness. A thin band of tiny diamonds and rubies, as tiny as the microscopic bankrupt principality that would soon become a golden cage for the actress. Red-white. A reference to the colors of Monaco's flag. Aristocrats don't wear huge flashy stones. Especially beggarly aristocrats who would do anything to restore the principality to its former glory. Even trample the life of an unsophisticated beautiful princess. That was the signal fate sent Grace. But she didn't hear it. Rene had made a mistake. We just need to correct the blunder, and everything will be fine. At that moment, the actress was playing the role of a rich lady planning to get married. And the shooting diamond, a Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer studio prop, of course, not a real one, came in handy. It was Grace Kelly who passed it off as Prince Grimaldi's engagement ring. Of course, this couldn't go on for long. We're here, but in Hollywood knew a lot about original stones and luxury gifts. That's why in a couple of weeks the imitation of a prop was quietly transformed into a real jewelry from Cartier, a 10.47-carat emerald-cut diamond and two side-cut baguette diamonds, smaller but also quite weighty. Both the fake and the genuine stone had a similar design. Grace with a pristine diamond. So the substitution, if any, was not discovered by everyone. Most initially thought the rhinestone was natural. It is difficult to assume that a generic prince may turn out to be a beggar. The jewelry cost $4 million. But to whom? Monaco was broke, as I said. $4 million is a lot of money now, but in 1955 it was monstrous. Of course, Rene's friend, the billionaire Aristotle Onassis, could lend the necessary amount if he wanted to. But would it take her proud descendant of the oldest family name? I doubt it. It was probably simpler than that. Grace bought the ring. That explains the identical design. Who better than the actress herself to keep the story quiet? Any bride in love would have tried to keep such unseemly details hidden. They succeeded. The reputation of the prince did not suffer, but only strengthened. The marriage was concluded April 18, 1956. Grace gave up her career, her friends, her fame and her happy life. You might say she gave up herself. What did she get in return? All the things they don't tell you about in fairy tales that end with the protagonists getting married. The prince turned out to be a hysterical man, ready to snap over nothing. He couldn't forgive the fact that a homeless American woman was more popular with his subjects than he was. Publicly humiliated and insulted. Cheated and ignored. In short, he did everything he could to make the love in Grace's heart disappear forever. Did he love himself? They say it was a project to revitalize Monaco. He was advised to marry a Hollywood star by the same Onassis. The choice was between Monroe and Kelly. Grace won, to her misfortune. And really saved the principality, paying for it too high a price. September 13, 1982, the Duchess with her youngest daughter under unclear circumstances got into an accident. Despite the ambiguous prognosis of doctors, the next day Prince Rene ordered to disconnect his wife from life support machines. If Grace had been less in love, she would have read her unhappy future in the depths of the stones given to Grimaldi on the day of the engagement. They said it all, in his heart there is only naked calculation and aristocratic hubris, but there is no feeling that can do for the beloved impossible.